Hello, YouTubers. Joe and Paul here on Joe Kersey and Paul Bennett here on
The 29th.
The 29th of
I
January.
had to tell everybody in the meeting. Nobody knew what the date was.
The 29th of January 2015 at 1400 in the, as you can see here by the, oh, where's the thing here? Oh.
No. Oh, shit.
Well, you know, that clock. Well, or that clock. Or that clock. Well, you know.
There we go. Finger on it. Watch the finger.
In the afternoon Eastern Time. Now, this is the day after the great internet debacle caused by Delco Water Company Incorporated of Delaware County, Ohio. Now, as it turns out, Sholendra from Time Warner followed up very nicely after her promise to, get right on this. And she sent out in under an hour. The good Rob. Is that his name, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, the good Rob.
Rob's the guy we talked to after her.
Well, we didn't talk to him. I mean, he showed up in the driveway and fixed the cable.
Oh.
The good Rob.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's the one we talked to on the phone?
That was Sholendra.
No. It's after her.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was him saying he was in the driveway. Well, he called when he arrived in the driveway.
Yeah, but there was one you called and verified.
I don't know. Anyway, the good Rob shows up, and this is at like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, around 9:15.
Now we had put the meat on to cook prior to his arrival, so when he called and showed up, we just turned the meat on to just sort of let it taste. Which actually turned out great because by the time everything was said and done, it was done just right. So sometimes you have to let your meat toast, guys. And so the good Rob shows up, and I scamper down with my big Maglite flashlight, and he puts in a length of orange cable with these splicing clamps, and he cuts off the end, and he dresses up the end, and he makes it spiffy and everything, and splice here, splice there. Then he takes these sort of almost big long coffin shaped things that go whack.
Clamps there and seals.
And so and he said, "Do you want me to bury it?" I said, "No, don't bury it, because
the idiots will never see it.
Because the idiots will come. The idiots will come back and cut it again if you bury it. Just leave it up there, so at least they have some general idea that there might possibly be something important there that they shouldn't cut." He was very pleasant. It's clear. Now I've not done the speed test, but I've been on the internet here all day. Well, not all day, because of what we will talk about here in a moment, but. Yeah, well, of course, I pay them $77 a month for the internet, and so I would expect them to come out and repair it. But I'll tell you, I fully expected to be out for 2 or 3 days. I really did. But excellent service, Time Warner Cable, and thank you, Sholendra, and thank you, Ra. Nothing bad to say about you guys today at all. Now, this morning, seeing as how we didn't get to bed till, well, he left at 10:30. He'd finished his repair and was left by 10:30. Then it was time, so we ate some stuff.
Right.
And then it was time
Crash.
then it was time to crash. And let's just say that given the events of the day, this was probably not the most restful of nights for me. I don't know about you.
No, I just kept thinking about all this shit. I'm trying to figure out how the hell, phone lines buried down there too. They missed it.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I can take or leave the phone.
They
We've got
not.
cell phone, I mean,
Right.
at least they didn't, and I'll tell you, they could not have been much more than about a foot above, less than a foot above that water line. And the way this guy was banging down on it with that,
Jump,
you know,
jumping where
they had
it
to
was-
have cracked. They had to have cracked that line.
when he was pounding with the backhoe thing, to tramp the dirt down in, and rearing that thing up, the weight of it alone, I'm telling you, there is going to be a crack in that.
Oh no, he's this thing. My prediction is that this 10-inch water main will be leaking within the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, but within the next 2 weeks.
Or even
Particularly
less.
when we're entering in a series of up and down, or really violent up and down temperature swings here this next 3 or 4 weeks, and that's what breaks this shit.
Yeah, and everything past that mud heap out there that they made, it's going to be froze, solid ice, and going down over the hill.
Well, that ain't my
towards
problem.
the-
I'm not going to have to slide down over
No,
it.
no, 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 no. They're
I
gonna
mean,
be out
I'll
there.
tell you, when you get some of these Delco morons out here to try to fix that, that's called natural selection. This will prove Darwin's theory. Unfortunately, most of these guys have already reproduced.
Yeah, and see who walks away without being injured.
All right. I don't wish workplace injury on anybody. Believe you me.
No.
No, I don't
Me
at all,
neither.
at all, at all, at all.
Hello.
I fell down at the hospital and dislocated my shoulder, and I still had to go and carry on and do a full day's work, and I mean,
Yeah.
right,
Didn't
no work.
somebody help you pop it in?
Yeah, I went in and I talked Bill Jackson and Clyde Thomas. Clyde was a woman, by the way. Got me a bucket of water, and they pumped it up, and they helped me. Put the shoulder back in.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought they did.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
and then you finished.
Well, you
it.
couldn't ask for two better folks.
Yeah.
You really couldn't. Clyde Thomas is dead now. I don't know. I hope Bill Jackson's still around. God bless Clyde. She invited me to her church a lot, and I never went. It was the Shiloh Baptist Church down there on just off 71.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, wonderful soul, wonderful soul. Well, we've become becalmed again. Now,
Well,
so this
I was
morning,
going to, but I
Well,
didn't.
no, what?
I didn't want to do it aloud.
what? Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have more in common with that sort of religion actually than this
Yeah.
this non word based
been fun.
experience of the Episcopal Church.
Actually, that would have been fun to go.
Well, the perfumes would have put me
Yeah.
off. I mean, yeah, I got not
Right.
all the hairspray and the makeup, but the odors would.
Yeah.
But the
Right.
experience would have been
And the
wonderful.
hairdo.
Well, the hairdo.
Right.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
you know.
That's a thing. That's a thing. So now, so this morning, so as luck would have it, this morning, just
Right.
about the time we want to go running off to do
My
what?
meeting.
Yeah. What would come in here but a wave of freezing rain? Oh, that's so wonderful, isn't it? Oh, that's so great. That's so great. Well, it sort of lit up, and then it looked like it might be melting a little bit, a little bit being the operative term on that. So I
It was giving it a shot.
where's my I have these ice walkers. Oh my word, I lost my
Oh, you did that years ago.
No.
You lost one.
I lost my
You lost one.
Yeah, but that's the one. But no, I lost one. But that's the one. No, I didn't. I have the bolt.
Yeah, the one you
Well,
repaired.
I'll just have to put another bolt in this thing. I've got,
Yeah.
my ice
Do
walker.
repair.
It's got studs.
Yeah, a homeland repair.
Oh, here, hang on. I got to get it right.
Oh,
no,
here.
no. Oh, okay, thanks.
Here.
Yeah, I got
Use
mud.
that.
Well, yeah, because I put so much cat litter out on the porch, and looks like somebody took a shit. That wasn't the cat though. That was just me putting it on the.
That's
porch.
just shit on the front porch.
Well, to get grit, and then I hate to put salt out there, largely because that salt water goes down toward the foundation, and that's not good on the foundation of the house. But I figure if I do it judiciously, and if God gives me, about another 30 years, 34 years, 32 years, it'll at least see me out. So by that time, I don't give a flying F if the foundation goes to hell.
I'd love to get another one of those solid black Rubbermaid skids.
Oh, I can go buy those at Home Depot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, shit.
Oh yeah.
What they cost?
Oh, I don't know. Or I can go up to there's Tractor Supply. They use them in the horse barns.
Hey.
Yeah, I can go up to Tractor Supply and get those. Would you want that outside or inside the house? Outside.
No, I thought about outside. Like you go.
Yeah, but that
go
rubber stuff, those slides. I mean, it's very slick. It's slicker than what we have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I just meant like what we
They're
have.
nice. They're nice to have anyway. I mean,
Well,
yeah. No, I think they're fairly cheap. They're I don't know, but you can get them at Tractor Supply.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fluke of an accident.
I like to go to Tractor Supply anyway. It's fun. It's fun to go to Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply is our IKEA, which, by the way, we're getting here in Columbus, just about 600 yards down the road. Well, a road yet to be built, but it'll be about 600 yards down the road.
It will be. More
I don't know.
next door.
Hell, maybe I'll go get a job at IKEA. Maybe I can dish out the Swedish meatballs or something. Hire locally. Think globally. Well, now, so Paul, we did make it out into the truck safely after much toing and froing and hemming and hawing and thinking, and a lot of prayer. Prayer clearly helped in getting into the truck on this one today.
Yeah, watch all the skid marks.
And then took him down and dropped him off at the hotel. And it was still, there was glare ice everywhere, even though they had clearly tried to do something about it.
Yeah.
And so
you had to stay inside of what I call a carport.
Yeah, we went into the
to not be on
yes,
ice.
yes. I actually had to back up into the porte-cochere too, so he wouldn't fall down. No, so I wouldn't fall down. And so then I go off to Walmart. Now Walmart was having a sale on expired spices, which for me meant garlic powder and pepper, and there was some oregano and thyme.
How can that shit expire?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like, why does the government help you? I mean, it's like how does common sense just flee the kingdom when the government's involved in anything?
They want to screw you.
Well, yes, and it's all about money. Somewhere along the line, it's all about money. So anyway, so they had these 2-ounce jars of stuff for 88 cents per thing. And if you actually have priced this stuff earlier, this isn't an unreasonable price for some of this stuff. So,
because the probably would have been around $2.
well, no, it'd be far more than that. It'd be far more than that. I mean, some of these 2-ounce things are,
you know.
oh yeah, about 250. Yeah. So this was a good deal. So I bought 18 little segments of these things, and then we got Paul a pack of Camel Filter 99. So you get that extra long smoking experience.
Yeah. That is unusual, you know.
And it was $7 a pack. Sorry, Paul. Well, honey, I'm not going to go to that fucking UDF. I'm not going to make 2 trips somewhere. Okay. And then 2 12-packs of Bud for $10 each. And then I got some Heineken beer for me at $19. An 18-pack for $19. And then a box of Diet Coke for Paul, $7.48. But we get a rebate. We have 2 rebate coupons on that box, which I do not want you to throw out. You know, we can get a $6 rebate on each one of those beer boxes.
All right.
Yeah. So I consider that.
Kudos.
Yeah, I consider that found money. Anyway, so I did that. So then I drove back to the hotel and I sat in the parking lot. And I turned on WSU FM and listened to the classical music.
I got to figure out how. Oh, yeah.
What?
Forget it.
What?
Well, no. I was going to work on getting my truck all done up and stuff, so I can get stuff going.
We need to start your truck. Just keep it running here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go to the front door and do it. Got to run for 15 minutes.
No, don't do that. Just let me go down there and just start it for you. I mean, don't do that. Do that fancy crap. I mean, don't. I mean, don't do that. I mean, I'll go down and I'll run it for you. I will.
All right.
I will. So I drove back and parked in the parking lot, and then I listened to this, and then time went on and time went on and time went on and time went on and time went on. Plus, I had to urinate like a so-and-so.
Well, did you come in and do it?
Well, I didn't want to go traipsing in there with my ice walkers and all that crap and, and knock, get crap all over the floor because I know, somebody's got to clean that up. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to dirty up your lobby.
Be amazed how many people use it like a public gas station.
I understand that, but I did not wish to be one of those people. I did not wish to be one of those people. So, and then I knew I had sort of some idea of when his meeting was going to be over, but I certainly didn't want to call him during the meeting, and I knew they were going to have a little lunch afterwards. I didn't want to really interrupt that, but plus I'll tell you, I was feeling like hell this morning. I mean, I felt just god awful.
Just had a few late nights.
Well, it's the late nights. It's me getting up. Well, it's me getting upset, as you saw in some of this other stuff, and this is not good for me. I was not feeling well. Whine. But I finally said, I got to take a leak. So I scanned the kingdom, And fortunately, I was right next to a truck right next to me. I parked right next to a truck next to me. And so I opened up the back door, I opened up the front door, and I sort of stood in the crotch of the front door. And took probably one of the longer leaks of my life, my adult life.
Yeah. I usually always went over to the passenger side and pretend like I was digging around looking for something. I got it fell off.
Well,
I wanted to put it back where it went. And that's while I'm taking the leak.
if I had parked with a truck on the passenger side, I would have gone over to the passenger side and done that. But this guy was on the driver's side. Um, which I did just in time because about 3 minutes after I finished, this guy came out and sat in his truck and ran it for a while before he drove off. He was from Pennsylvania. He had a Dodge 3500 Ram with a Cummins diesel engine.
Whoa. Big dude.
Serious truck.
Bigger on the roof.
But it was interesting. It's interesting. He came out with a ceramic coffee cup from the hotel, and poured the remaining coffee out of his window when he got in the truck. And then, of course, he did not return the coffee cup to the hotel. So basically, he stole one of the coffee cups from the Hampton Inn. It had the logo on it. I could see in my side view mirror.
Wow. I have to ask about that.
Do a cup count.
I didn't know.
Add it to his bill.
I bet they're only giving it to the gold people. Yeah.
Well, okay. See, he clearly scampered off with some of the hotel property this morning.
Oh yeah, you'd be surprised.
No, I'm not surprised at all. Not
Hey,
at all.
we've lost desk chairs.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, they took out like a whole computer desk or something. Yeah, so.
We're giving desks and like these chairs that we sit in.
Yeah.
They've taken,
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not
especially the ones on the first floor.
I'm not surprised.
They
Well,
can run out of the room out the back door and run over and throw it in the back of their vehicle. And you run out of the building, you know, where to go.
well, so I finally broke
You
down.
never find
I
it.
finally broke down and called Paul on his cell, and after some missed connections because of course I didn't know how to actually properly end the call without turning the phone off and then restarting the phone. So he called me back while I was restarting my phone. So then he left a voicemail. So finally, then this was about 12:20, 12:25, and he says I'm done. I said I'm right out front, and so he came home. And it was considerably easier to get in because the temperature had warmed up enough that
Yeah, I smell it.
we weren't in danger
More than a lot.
of falling and dying when we were moving around outside.
It's another day at the end.
Just another day here on the Island of Peace. After you've had your and
at the end.
and I want to thank Time Warner Cable again for being Zoom responsive and fixing my internet. So thank you, Time Warner Cable. So on that note, I think we're going to say, mercifully, we're going to say
Thank you, Time Warner, for coming out.
And we're going to say bye-bye,
in the
YouTubers.
dark.
And we're going to say bye-bye, YouTube. Yes, in the dark.
Did they have a floodlight of some sort
No,
on the truck to shine over there?
No. It was me and it was the mag light. My mag light.
How did that little fart think he was going? Oh, forget it.
He did his job. He was a pro. He did his job. He did what he had to do.
What, he was going to do it in the dark with no light?
He was a pro. He did what he had to do what he had to do. And you always want to be dealing with a pro. Always. Okay. So on that note, bye-bye, YouTubers.